So anybody joining this live, thank you for joining. Good morning or maybe good afternoon. It depends what time zone you're in. I am in Central Time. Anybody joining, thank you for joining. I don't know what time zone you're in, but if you're Central Time, Mountain Time, Eastern Time, it depends. Good morning to some of you. Good afternoon to some of you. Hey, hello, Owen Talks Train. So I wanted to make this live because I barely just started this YouTube channel. It's a comedy channel. I started it on April 1st of this year. So I've been making videos for about 4 months, and I'm at around 486 subscribers. And I really wanted to talk to other people that are starting a new YouTube channel. I would really like anybody to let me know if you're starting a YouTube channel. I've been making comedy videos since April, and it's going really good. At first, I was getting a lot of views. My highest video was about 53,000 views. I make English and Spanish content. Oh, it's really loud? Okay, I'll put it further away. Is this better? Truba Munkin? So, anybody who is just starting a YouTube channel, please let me know. Thank you. Where are you from, Truba Munkin? Truba? Um, so I've been doing this for 4 months, and I'm not giving up lately. The views, for some reason, they have been going down, and not only on YouTube, but the views are really down on TikTok as well. I also have a TikTok. So if any of you have a YouTube channel, don't give up. I've been wanting to give up making videos so many times because not only some people can be rude. You're always going to get rude people no matter what, anywhere on YouTube, TikTok, especially on lives, you can get rude people. Um, but I just want to say hello from India. How wonderful. So if you're watching me, subscribe to my channel. I do make English videos. I'm a bilingual speaker. I speak English and Spanish, so I do make both language videos, but a lot of them are in English. Thank you. I'm actually Hispanic. My family's from Mexico. Uh, my family's from Mexico. I was born in the United States, but I am also Mexican. You do. Let me see. What I've been telling people is that so that we can help each other. I know that on TikTok we follow each other. A lot of moms follow each other to help each other grow our page. So I've been following people on YouTube as well. If people subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe to theirs. We all want to reach 1,000 subscribers because once you reach 1,000 subscribers, that's when you get monetized. That's when you can start making money from your videos, from your content. I've been stuck at 480 for about. I've been stuck there. The views have been low lately, so I would really appreciate it, and I'm sure you would appreciate it if we can subscribe. So Owen Talks Trains. What is your channel about? Is it about trains? Oh, here where I live, it's what time is it? It's 1 p.m., 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, and I was teaching online because I'm a teacher. I also teach online. I teach kids in China. All my students are in China. Some of them are from Beijing. Some of them live in Shanghai, and I teach them English from my computer. So I work from home. Um, I have many jobs. I also work in schools. And I'm recently trying to become a YouTuber. So this is my classroom. I teach online. So since my kids are from China, I do have some Chinese decorations. I have toys. Um, Here we have the world map. So I'm a teacher. I graduated as a bilingual teacher about 13 years ago already. But I'm currently not teaching in a school. I decided to because I do have 4 kids. I'm a mom of 4 kids. So I decided to stay home most of the time. Uh, and I just started a no, no, never. I teach online. I do have teenagers. I do have teenagers, so I would not appreciate that. I would not appreciate my teenagers to see a teacher out of the ordinary way. So, no, that is completely wrong. No, no, no. Heck no. And you also get fired. So, um, I do have teenagers. My oldest is 16, a 13-year old, uh, 11-year old, and 7-year old. So, we do need to respect people because this world is out of whack. It's completely out of whack in the past 30 years, and I'm a mom of kids and I'm really, really strict with them. I'm super overprotective, extremely overprotective. No, I don't live in New Mexico. I live in the big state of Texas. And it's very hot lately here. Um, so I just started this YouTube channel. Anybody that would like to subscribe, please let me know if you did subscribe because I would subscribe to your channel as well. I post comedy. All I post is comedy. I like to make people laugh. I make people laugh all the time. Thank you, Owen. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can subscribe to yours. I don't know how to subscribe through the live. Let me see. Uh, okay, so I cannot go into your page right now, but I do have a computer. I have my computer over here, and you know what? I really want to support other people because I'm trying to grow my YouTube page. I'm really, really trying to monetize, I really want to monetize my YouTube channel, and this is why I would like to support other people. So I'm going to log in to my YouTube channel on my computer just to subscribe to other people's channels because this is how we support each other. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the way I follow back. It's just that I'm on the live. I'm doing a live right now on my phone. So it's really difficult I don't even know how to follow on a live. So right now I'm logging in because I think we need support. I also have a TikTok page, and that's what we do on TikTok, especially moms. I'm a mom and other moms follow me. I follow them, and that's the way we support each other because what else can we do? We're trying to survive in this world. We're trying to make some money. People, I do post videos. I've been getting subscribers. The problem that I have is that I don't really get comments. That's what I don't like. For some reason, I don't really get comments, and I would like more engagement because for some reason, I'm not getting enough comments, and we do need to have engagement. It's very important. Oh, and are you a child? I'm looking at your page right now. You're at 22 subscribers. Okay, so I'm gonna subscribe. I am subscribing to a few kids' channels because they do subscribe to my channel because I do post with my kids. I have 4 kids. Sometimes they make videos with me about being a mom, about having children, about teenagers, because I have a teenager and life is really difficult with a teenager. Um, so this is the reason that I do post a lot of different stuff. I just subscribed to your channel, Owen. Uh, so thank you for subscribing to mine. Christopher, hello, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate people coming into my live because I do lives on TikTok as well, and I don't really get viewers. I am very low in viewers. I only get about one or two. So I really, really appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We're all trying to grow a page. And Owen, you're super young, so you have a big chance of growing. I'm already a 40-year old. I'm already 40 years old, so I'm already pretty old. So I'm pretty old and I barely started it. So if I would have started a YouTube page at your age, I would have been at 5 million subscribers. So Owen, if you really want to grow, don't stop because it's going to give you a lot of subscribers by the time you're 20 or 30. Yes, I'm using hashtag. I don't really use hashtags. The only thing I put is like funny or mom, teenagers. Oh, really? How old are you? I'm 39. I'm gonna turn 40 in February. So I'm already feeling old, you know? I'm already getting pain all over. I have pain on my bones. I have pain everywhere because I'm getting old. Thank you, Christopher. 44. My husband is 42 years old. My husband is 42 and but he is really thin. He's a really thin man. When it comes to eating, he eats a lot and he still doesn't gain weight. And I like to eat a lot too, but I do gain weight immediately. Immediately. Okay? So I really think that we need to just try to eat healthy, try to exercise. I don't like exercising, so that's why it's difficult for me. I like eating junk food. I like watching movies. That is what I like to do. You're 164 pounds? Oh, I'm more than that. I am at 170 pounds. So I do need to work out. I really appreciate anybody joining. So if you're joining, tell me if you're making a YouTube channel, and I will subscribe to your channel right now. If you subscribe with mine too, because we all need to support. I've been having very low views lately, and I think that we need to support each other. This is something we do on TikTok. I don't know if any of you are on TikTok, but I spend a lot of time on TikTok and YouTube. Those are the only two pages that I upload content. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not chubby, but I'm not fat. So when I'm around, when I'm at 140 pounds, that's when I do look skinny. I look thin. But once I reach 170, I start looking chubbier. When I remember once I reached 200 pounds. When I reached 200 pounds in 2020, I did look really, really fat. Not super fat, but I was really fat compared to now. So it's really hard because I like eating food. No, I cannot stand up because I'm doing a live. So um, I'm trying to help other people reach their goals with YouTube. But I am constantly making videos. I also sometimes make videos when I'm working out. I think last time I made a video working out because I'm trying to work out and I'm trying to help other people work out. And it's really good for them because we really need to work out. So anybody else? Is there anybody else in the room? What is your YouTube channel? Truba Munkin? Okay. I don't see any results. I don't know if it's because your page I do have a restricted mode on. Restricted means that if there's any adult information, it's blocked. So maybe that's a reason. Maybe I don't know what type of content you upload. What type of content do you upload? I am so happy to join this live. I gained 4 subscribers from this live. So I think it's a great idea to do this. I've always been a little shy when it comes to videos, to doing lives. Did you subscribe to my channel? What teeth? I have terrible teeth. I have horrible teeth. I need to fix them. And I don't know what's wrong with my teeth. I always wash them every day. I guess I need to see the dentist. I don't know why. Why? I don't understand why. I hate them. Thank you, thank you. So you're from India. What part of India? Do you live in Delhi, where the Taj Mahal Taj Mahal is? Anybody else joining? I see that I have 4 people. Please say hello. If you're just starting a YouTube channel, let me know. I would really like to support other YouTube channels. Oh, you're in Arizona. I just had a road trip to California. We went to Los Angeles early this month. We live in Texas, and we drove from Texas to California, and we drove through Arizona. It's super hot. It is super hot in Arizona. It was around 105, 115 degrees. Absolutely horrible. And here where I live, it's also really high temperatures, but there's a lot of humidity, and so you sweat a lot. But when we go to Arizona, it's really dry weather, really dry, hot weather. You're going to Los Angeles. I just went in early July, Owen, and we went to Hollywood. We went to the Walk of Fame. We went to Six Flags Magic Mountain, that is in Santa Clarita. It's a little bit north of LA. It's about 30 minutes. And I rode all of the roller coasters with my kids. All of the roller coasters except the Goliath. No, I didn't ride the Goliath. That one is absolutely high, and there's some of them I don't ride. I told my kids, you know what? I'm not riding that one. Heck no. We also visited Santa Monica. That is like a carnival at the beach. It's called the Pacific Pier. We went to, where else did we go? You only, the wooden roller coasters are the worst. They're really scary. I don't like riding those because the wood moves. It kind of shakes the wood, and it feels like it's gonna crash. I got on most of them. It's really nice. It wasn't even hot in LA. The weather was wonderful. It was about, okay. It was about it was about 85 degrees in LA, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So the weather was really good. It wasn't hot like here where I live. Here we're about a 105 right now. So it's really really hot, and I absolutely don't, I don't see your comment. So where did you leave a comment? Where did you leave the comment? I'm on my computer because I do have a computer as well. So um this is where I find all of the shorts. This is my page for anybody trying to look at my page. This is my channel. Okay, it has like the blue thing on top, and I upload usually the both languages. I upload content in English and Spanish. So I'm bilingual. So I really appreciate people that follow, that subscribe, even if they don't understand Spanish. I really, really appreciate them because even if they don't understand it, maybe they might use captions in English on the first short. Okay. Is it one that I just made today? Uh, because I just uploaded one today. What is it about? Because I don't have one one first one specific. For some reason, all of my shorts become they mix around every day. Uh, I love making people laugh. So if you are on YouTube, if you're barely starting a YouTube channel, please let me know. I'm just followed one of the kids here that I'm on my live because I really want to support other people. I am having a hard time increasing subscribers because sometimes it's just really difficult to get them, especially when you don't get enough views. If you don't get enough views, you don't get enough subscribers. Trouble. I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't worry. So, what city in Arizona do you live in? You live in Phoenix, Tucson, Tucson. When we were driving back from California, we stopped in Tucson, Arizona, just for the night because it was really rainy. There was a storm. Oh, how wonderful! Tech decks. Okay, they are mini skateboards for your hands. Wow, you should do videos about that. You do a lot of videos about that because if you have a special skill, I really recommend that you upload your special skills. Those are gonna help you get subscribers, especially if you have a great talent. I I do sing as well. I'm a singer, but I don't upload singing because there's a lot of YouTube is really strict when it comes to copyright. They don't want you to sing other people's songs. So this is the reason why I cannot upload singing. But singing is my biggest passion. I've been singing since I was 9. I don't know if any of you know Selena, but Selena, she was a Mexican singer. And I'm gonna watch it, Owen. You bet I'm gonna watch your short and I'm gonna be supporting you. I'm gonna be commenting on your short. Don't give up on YouTube because you're young. You still have to go to school though. Don't give up school. It's really important. But if I would have started posting at your age, I would have had a 5 million subscribers. So I just started at 39, so it's pretty late for me. uh I'm sure you will get some, and you're gonna get to some point. You're gonna do wonderful, Owen. And I'm looking at your stuff right now. Let me see here. Subscription. So I'm gonna go to my subscriptions, and I really want you to see for yourself who I'm following. I don't know if you see your name right here. Uh, do you see your name? Owen. So these are all my subscriptions. I'm only following about 10 people, 11 people, and this is Owen Talks Trains. Is this your page? How wonderful. So I really think that all your content looks great. You can definitely improve your views because your views are pretty low. But remember, don't stop posting. Never stop posting. If you some people just give up. Some people just stop. They say, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to keep posting. And that was me. That was me about a week ago. Kept posting and posting, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm done with TikTok. I'm done with YouTube. I don't want to post anymore. It's a waste of my time because, especially because I'm not even making any money right now. I'm not even making 1 cent. Um, but I do have my regular job. If you can see my background, I'm a teacher. I teach online, and my students are from China. That's why I have this Chinese decoration. All of my students are from China. That's my job. So I make money by working online as a teacher, and I am also a substitute in schools. Whenever teachers are absent, I sub for them. I am a teacher. I graduated a long time ago, but I didn't want to go into teaching. I do have 4 kids, and they take a lot of my time. One of them was 1.8. That's great. You know which of my videos was the highest view? 53,000. One of them was 53,000 and it got me 40 subscribers. And it's because it was really funny. I make funny content. So I did get a lot of 40,000 views. Some of them have 35,000 views. Some of them have 30. Some of them have 20,000. Some of them I only have 600 or 700 views. And I do feel that views have been going down for some reason. Lately, they've been going down, and that's why I was unmotivated. A week ago, I was saying to myself, I'm going to give up. I'm just wasting my time. But you just have to keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. It might help you pay for college. YouTube might help you pay for anything you want to buy for back to school when you grow up. I know there's a lot of kids on YouTube that have millions of subscribers and they're only children. I honestly, I'd prefer that a kid is not a kid. You don't want to be famous right now, Owen. You might want to wait until you're around 18, preferably, because you're an adult. Right now, you can be exposed to a lot of things on YouTube. So just be careful. Have your parents monitor your page. I'm already an adult, so I don't need anybody monitoring. But I just post really, really healthy comedy videos. I don't post any things that are not appropriate. I just like to be a funny teacher because I'm a funny teacher. I've always been a funny teacher. So always be careful, Owen. Okay, you don't want to talk to strangers. I have kids, so I know how it is. I have 4 kids, and I always take care of them. They like to play Roblox a lot, so I do keep track of my kids' Roblox account because there can be some crazy people out there, especially people pretending to be a child. Okay, pretending to be a kid, and they're really a 40-year-old, 50-year-old. So always be careful with what you're doing. Um, but I do see that one of them got 1.4, or let me see, 1.8, 1.6. It's really good. It's really good. Anybody else? Oh, you play Fortnite. I think my kids, they play Minecraft. They like to play Minecraft and Roblox. My 7-year-old, in fact, she's playing Roblox right now. My other kids, they haven't even woken up. They're in summer vacation right now. They're still asleep, and it's already 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go get him out of bed and tell him to wake up and help me clean. The thing is that they're going to bed around 4 a.m. They're going to bed at 4 a.m. And it looks like you wake up early, right? That's good, Owen. You need to have a schedule because my kids are going back to school in 3 weeks. And I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to wake up. I don't know. So anybody else? Is there anybody else joining? If I have any new YouTubers here, I would really appreciate if you could drop a comment. I'm trying to grow my page. I would really, really appreciate it. I would really appreciate support. I think we all need support, right? So I barely posted a video today. You're going next Monday, and are you happy to go back? I'm a sub. I sub, and I'm not ready to go back to subbing. I don't want to go back to subbing. The kids can be pretty misbehaved. I don't sub for elementary. I only sub for high schools. High school is really, really easy. The kids are already grown up. They're already 17, 16, 17, 18. They're just doing their own thing. They're on their phone. They just talk to each other about their life, and that's it. I don't have a hard time. But when it comes to elementary, I don't go back anymore. I used to go to elementaries, and they're really difficult. The kids are really misbehaved. I'm sure you don't want to go back away. I wouldn't go back. I don't want to go back. I'm a sub, and I wouldn't want to go back. I can't even imagine the teachers. The teachers, they have to work every day. Anybody else here? Thank you so much. If anybody's joining, please let me know if you are starting a YouTube page. I see two people that are in my room. I know it's Owen. Who else is in my room right now? Can you please let me know? I'm really, really happy to have viewers because I usually have low views, and I'm really happy to see some viewers sticking around. I also travel a lot. If anybody really did you post a video about that? About the paper tech deck? You should make it. Whenever you're making a video, show how you make them. Show the way that you make them step by step, and that's going to give you a lot of people watching, a lot of subscribers. Okay, you should. If you just make a video, you're recording yourself making it and you're making it shorter, you make a quicker video where it's shorter and it's really interesting. I like to watch videos on TikTok or YouTube. I like to watch how people make things. Some people make, I don't know, some people make sandcastles. Some people make Lego castles, and it's really interesting to see them do that. Yeah, and I'll be supporting you, and I'll be watching your page. Right now I'm watching your Nintendo Switch different sound. You really like trains, right? Do you play guitar? I see a video here. I see a video and it has a guitar. I'm into music. My dad and my brother play guitar, the acoustic guitar. And my dad would always play the guitar and I would sing. He would play and I would sing. So I've been singing since I was 9. Unfortunately, I never learned how to play the guitar. You play the guitar. How amazing. Since what age have you been learning it? Did you just learn it or you've been learning it since you were really young? Yes, it looks like I can actually hear your content. Isn't it interesting to see somebody else watching it? This is what I like to. I really like people to be able to talk to other people, YouTubers. Oh, okay. I'm already 40 years old, so I cannot learn anymore. So I am watching your video. Look at this. That's a really nice train track. I'm gonna show my daughter because she's 7 and she likes to watch YouTube videos, and I'm going to recommend your channel for her so she can watch your content. She's 7. She likes to follow. Usually she subscribes for YouTubers with millions of subscribers, and I tell her, you know what, we need to support young smaller YouTube channels. They need to support people that already have millions of subscribers. They don't really need support. They're already full of subscribers. I have a full layout. How nice. But this one you bought it, or did you buy this one, or you made it, or anybody joining? Please let me know if you are starting a YouTube channel because I am following and I'm helping out other people. I just made a most of my trains are donations from people who get rid of them. Oh, okay, okay. Wonderful. Have you ever been on a train? We rode a train in Colorado. We do love traveling. We went to Colorado and it was a Santa Express. It was called the Santa Express train. The train took us through mountains and it was snowy. And Santa Claus got into the train with us and he was giving the kids little gifts. That was my first train ride. I had never been on a train. Uh, but I would really love to get on a real train where they take you from one city to another. For example, in Europe, Do you ever ride trains, or they're not common where you live? Somebody said that they commented on my short, but I don't see any. Oh yeah, he did. He did. He did. Okay. Okay. I already saw the comment. You do. And where do you go on the train? Do you go anywhere specific? Okay, okay. I'm looking at this page, and this is a person that was just in the room for subscribers. Oh yeah, so I really, really appreciate everybody joining and anybody who sticked around. Thank you so much for sticking around, Owen. You've been the only one that's been here, and the other person. Um, if you are following me, thank you so much. I post funny content, and remember, I am a bilingual speaker, so I do post English and Spanish content. But if you don't understand Spanish, it's okay. You can use your captions, and it's also helpful. Is you can learn some Spanish words. You can learn some Spanish words. I know that I do teach kids in China, so I have been learning Chinese words because when I hear their parents talking in the background, I hear their grandparents talking in the background. So I learned some Chinese words. So that's why it's good. Sometimes we don't want to listen to another language. It's really good, Owen. If you keep watching my videos, I post English, but I also post Spanish content, and it's gonna help you learn more. Okay. Some people just I've had people who have unsubscribed, not too many, but I've had people unsubscribe, and I think it might be because they don't understand the language. I've had people from England subscribing, or people from Australia, other people from. I've had people from Philippines or India, and they don't understand the language. But most of them do stick around because we have captions. You can use captions, and it completely uh, it translates to your language, but it's really helpful. For me, like for example, I've been teaching Chinese kids, and I learned a lot of Chinese words. My first language, in fact, was Spanish. I started with the Spanish language when I was born. All I would hear was Spanish, and around seven or no, around 5 years old, that's when I started to learn English. Okay, because I moved to the United States from Mexico when I was 4 years old, and I moved to Texas. Now I live in Texas, and now I do speak both languages, and I'm very, very fluent in both. That's why I teach English, and I'm also a Mexican native. I'm not mixed. I was born in Texas, but I also have Mexican family, so I'm able. If I go to Mexico, I can easily speak Spanish with everybody there. Oh my goodness, why didn't you tell me, Owen? I've been to Tennessee. I actually went in 2020 when the pandemic just started. When the pandemic started in 2020, I went that summer. We drove to Gatlinburg. I think, yeah, it was Gatlinburg. It's near the Smoky Mountains. And we stayed in a cabin. We rented a cabin there on the Smoky Mountains and right next to Gatlinburg. We had to drive up. Dollywood. Was it like you know what happened? I didn't really go out too much. You know why, Owen? Because the pandemic was going on, and I was really scared to go out to the public. And nobody was using masks. We were the only people using masks, maybe, and nobody was using masks in Tennessee. But maybe because it wasn't very bad in Tennessee, but it was bad in Texas. So, but you know where I went in Gatlinburg? There was a roller coaster in the mountains. It was like a wooden one, Oh, Dollywood has a train. Okay. I went to a roller coaster. This one was a roller coaster that it went up the hill and you control it on your own. It's like a little cart. You control it. You can stop it. You can speed it up. It is between Gatlinburg and what my cabin was. It's beautiful out there. We saw two bears. I know that bears are very common in Gatlinburg. We were in a cabin. I was constantly looking out to see if I could see a bear because I know that in Tennessee, bears like to go into people's cabins. So I was always looking out. We didn't get one near our cabin, but when we were driving through the mountains, we did see two black bears. One of them was with two baby with their cubs. One of them had their cubs, about three little cubs. You're so lucky to live in Tennessee. Yes, they're really, really fun. You know what? I live in Texas and it's super hot and horrible. I told my husband if one day I could move to another state, I would like to move to Tennessee or California. But California is very expensive. So if you are subscribed to my channel, Owen, please support by liking or commenting on videos that I post. I just posted a video today about my Italy trip. We traveled to Italy in 2023, 2 years ago. And I posted a video of everything we did in Italy. It was our first overseas trip. So it was a little scary because we flew from Houston, Texas. We flew to Atlanta, Georgia. Then from Atlanta, it went straight to Rome, Italy. And it was a really scary experience because I don't like to fly. And there was pretty bad turbulence in one area of the ocean. Thank you so much, Owen. Thank you so much. I will like your videos too, okay? I'm going to be going live often because I've noticed that it helps with watch hours. Remember, lives count as watch hours. I don't like flying either. I don't like to. I don't like to. The reason that I got traumatized was because we went to Wyoming once. It's a very snowy state. We went in February. So it was snowy in February in Wyoming. So the airplane was trying to land, but there was a snowstorm. There was a really bad snowstorm. So much snow falling. The airplane was trying to land. It couldn't land. There was too much snow. If it tried to go low, it could have crashed. So what happened was that the plane just it went back up to the sky. They said, you know what, we cannot land. It's really it's a bad snowstorm. So they went back up and they had to fly to another nearby city, about 3 hours away. And we had to wait there for about an hour. They said we're gonna try to land again in Wyoming in an hour. So I was so scared because we had to take off again and we tried to land again for a second time in Wyoming. When it was trying to go down, again, it couldn't. It went back up. At that point, I was already getting very anxious because they said we're just going to be flying in circles in the sky until the storm passes. So we were just circling above the snowstorm. And I was already getting really nervous. I was telling my husband, you know what, we're going to die. We shouldn't have come to this. Oh my god, I was just trembling. I was just praying. Uh, and then that's when the pilot said, we're going to try to land again. They told us that the snow is less now. That's when I started just my heart beating. I was really scared. When it started landing, it took like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And I was just dying. Uh, we couldn't see anything. We couldn't see the city. Everything was absolutely white. We didn't even know where we were. The airplane, we didn't know where the mountains were. I couldn't see anything. And I was just panicking and praying. I was just praying like this. It was turbulent. Not only we could not see, everything was white. The airplane was turbulent. And that's when I started getting really, really scared. You know what? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But the moment that I could see the mountains, finally there was a moment where we could finally see the ground. We could finally see the mountains. That's when I started feeling relief, because when you're flying and you don't see anything, it's like you don't know where you are. I was just dying. So we finally landed. It was snowing a lot, but that got me traumatized. That when we were there for a week in Wyoming, I don't know why, but I was anxious and I was dreading the takeoff again. When we were going to come back home to Texas, I was really worried about the flight. So the whole flight, most of the flight, I was just there, just scared. Is it almost time to land? Are we almost in Texas? I don't like flying, Owen. Every time I fly, I feel like it's the end of my life. I feel like I'm gonna die. So I think it's just anxiousness, though, because I know that a lot of airplanes have crashed, and there have been a lot of plane crashes lately. But we are safer flying than driving, according to them, right? We think that flying is dangerous, but actually, it is safer than driving. We drove to California just in July, and I was also really nervous. It was a lot of driving, a lot of truck drivers. You know what? We cannot be happy. We cannot be happy. I probably need a teletransportation. I tell my husband, you know what? They really need to invent teletransportation where you, like the movie The Fly. I don't know if you've ever watched The Fly, but we need better ways to transport ourselves. So, is anybody else joining? I don't see anybody else joining. So, I'm going to log off now, Owen. I really appreciate your subscribing. Okay. I'm going to go to TikTok now. I don't know if you have a TikTok, but I also do lives once in a while on TikTok. I'm trying to increase. Actually, on TikTok, I have more followers. I have almost 2,700. Here on YouTube, I only have 480, 490. Actually, I just had 486 right before my live. Every time you make a live, it's great because that's when you can increase your subscribers. Um, so please, if you are subscribed, like, comment, and engage. Okay. And I will also comment and engage on your videos, on your shorts. Okay. So I'm going to log off now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I've been in this room for 50 minutes now. I am not having any more viewers, but I did gain some subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you so much, Owen. Okay. I'm going to keep on watching your videos. And it was nice to meet you. All right. Nice to meet you. So have a great night. And I hope you have a great day back to school. Okay. Continue to engage. Never give up on YouTube, people. Anybody that is starting a YouTube channel, don't give up. Keep going. Thank you so much, Owen. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. How do I end this thing, though? How do I end this? Uh, How do I end this? Sorry, I'm a little. Okay, there you go.